in-person game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Pons make up the backcourt. Butler out there with Draymond Green. And it's Moody in at the 3. Now here's Butler. Outside Murray. Outside for Levine. Outside Davis. Here's Ellis. Up top Levine. On target from range.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Davis. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Moody misses. One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Ellis. Outside Levine. They swipe it. Outside Pajemski. Outside Curry. Shot from the top of the key. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Sabonis. Now here's Curry, guarded closely. 5 on the clock. Moody passes to Curry. Three-pointer, no good. And it's Levine with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 3. Kicked by Murray. Levine finds Murray. Here's Ellis. Takes a 3. And another miss by Sacramento. The Warriors have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Moody passes to Curry. Here's the 3. That won't go either for Curry. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Davis down low. Butler covering. Nails it from beyond the arc. Levine's got 6.
He had to get it away, and he did. Levine with the quick release.
When we talk about the top players in the league, Brent, Domantas Sabonis can get overlooked.
You wonder if the record was a little bit better last year for the Kings, where he might have finished in the MVP voting, because this guy led the league in rebounding, and he put up 8 assists per game. So top 10 in MVP, that could have moved up a little bit with a winning record. He is a legitimate star at his position.
Now here's Levine. He's got 6. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Davis, the pass to Levine. Throw it down on the lob.
Oh, talk about bounce. Levine has tremendous bounce. I mean, gets off so fast to slam down those alley-oops.
Curry with it. Free throw line jumper. And off the front iron, and in it goes. He's got 5.
Smart shot selection from Curry, just finding a gap in the defense.
Davis, the pass to Ellis. Outside Murray. Pass to Davis. Back to Murray. On the wing, Davis. Moody defends. And here's Sabonis outside. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Well, that's a bonus right there to have Domantas step out and shoot the 3 and stretch out the defense.
Now here's Butler. Curry, a screen on Murray. Here's Butler. Rebound by Sacramento.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
Substituting on the court.
15 seconds left in the first quarter here. Sabonis against Green. Sabonis, the pass to Ellis. No good. Misses at the buzzer. It's all tied in Sacramento. And we'll be back in. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, for the Kings, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
On the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the small forward. Now here's Curry. There's a screen by Kuminga. Shot on the wing. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Curry's got 7 points.
Great execution. Steph just ripping the defense right now to shreds. What a great screen and roll action that was.
Here's Monk on the wing. DeRozan. Back to Monk. Let's go with a three. Payton with a steal. Here's Kuminga. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
So much attention on Steph that really opens up the floor.
Sabonis, the pass to Ellis. Sabonis with a screen on Curry. And here's Monk. Fires from deep. The rebound by Payton. Outside Hield. Off target with the three.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Murray passes to DeRozan. Launches a three. Knocks down the triple. DeRozan's got 5 points in the quarter.
And what's interesting, the three ball isn't a big part of DeRozan's game, but when he's feeling it, he can make it happen.
Curry, no good. The Kings leading. Brent, you could hit the three back in your day, and no doubt, Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, BA, it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the offseason, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does, and there's no one that produces the way that he does either.
Pocket four. Payton with a steal. Kuminga against Murray. Jackson-Davis' screen. Here's Kuminga. Drained it for 2 points. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Pass to DeRozan. The three is up. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. And it's a 5-point Kings lead.
Yeah, out of the corner, DeRozan finding the open space on the floor.
And here's Curry for three. The rebound by Murray.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Over to the left wing. Murray passes to DeRozan. Top of the key. Nice jump shot. DeRozan's got 10 points.
So smart with the ball. DeRozan works the pick and finds an opening.
Here's Curry. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Back to Curry. Shot to stop the run. 4-3. Stephen Curry.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
DeRozan, a screen on Hield. Murray with it. On the wing, DeRozan. Monk passes to Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Tries the spin move. Goes up on the wing. And it's Monk missing. Warriors trail by 6. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Curry. 32 seconds left in the second. There's a screen by Kuminga. Golden State needs to get... Oh, Kuminga! Tops for days!
That's how you run the pick and roll. You have to respect Steph shooting the ball, and then he just slices the D up with the pass.
Here's Monk. Sabonis outside from deep. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Outside Hield. For 3. Kept alive. It'll count. Ooh, he drains the 3.
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
While this call may not decide the game, always prefer to...
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
25. Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum line. They're thinking about the shots.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from DeMar DeRozan.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Jay Crowder is out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Ellis in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. The 3 from Curry. Ellis with a rebound. And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Crowder, that's good.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
Warriors trail by 4. The 3 from Curry. And Curry answers with a 3 of his own. And as the perimeter game took over, it seemed that the dominant big man went away a bit. Instead, the bigs just got more skilled, Brent.
Well, BA, dominant big men are really hard to come by. So when you do get one, there tends to be a lean. But yes, it's been about the skill of the big over the past few years, along with the game transitioning to the three-point line and picking up the pace. There'll be another big man out there who changes the game back to the low block, BA.
Golden State is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Butler. The fader. Another 3 for Golden State.
Nice to see Butler drain the 3 ball. This really opens up the rest of his game.
Here's LaVine for 3. Oh, that was a bomb from LaVine.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Sacramento leading by 3. Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
LBA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
Lyles' shot is good.
You got to keep that head up, and LaVine knows that. Able to hit his man in stride there.
The 3 from Curry. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Out left to the wing. Lyles down low. Defended by Podziemski. Here's LaVine for 3. Rebounded by Green. Warriors trail by 6. To the paint. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for the Kings. Fultz comes in for Ellis. And Golden State also making a switch. Payton's checked in for Moody.
2 minutes.
Fultz passes to Levine. The three is up. Sacramento again missing.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
The three from Curry. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got 16 points.
An offense unto himself. Steph Curry just warping the defense.
Right side Levine. Here's Lyles. Crowder, the pass to Levine. 6 to shoot. Lyles a screen. Levine with it. Payton covering. Pass to Fultz. Crowder outside. The three ball. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Butler. Green, the pass to Curry. Now here's Podziemski. Back to Curry. Here's Payton. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. The Kings lead by 3. Fires the 3. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Levine. 6 points for him.
And you can't forget about Jay out there in transition and getting to the right spot on the floor.
Here's Curry. Outside for Green. Butler on the wing. Valanciunas covering. Back to Butler. Pass to Podziemski. Fires in the triple.
Well, this guy, Jimmy Butler, not showing that he's a ball stopper. Awareness, finds the open man.
Back to Levine. Here's Lyles. Outside Fultz. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Warriors trail by 3.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Hield. The jumper from the wing off target. It's stolen by Hield. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Sacramento on top. They're up by 3. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So on the floor for Golden State, Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Kuminga is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Looney in at the 5. DeRozan, a screen on Curry. Here's Levine for 3. How about Levine showing off the range?
Yeah, this is an unbelievable performance from Levine. His offensive skill set is amazing.
Pass to Hield. Looney, the screen. Outside Kuminga. And here's Payton. And here's Curry for 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. DeRozan with the ball. Payton covering. And it's DeRozan missing. Warriors trail by 6. On the wing, Curry. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J. Curry's got 9 points now in the second half.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that 3 off. Beautiful shot.
The 3 from Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside Hield. Stolen by Carter. And it's Monk off the drive. Knocks it loose. Carter, the pass to Valanciunas. And there's the drive. Outside for Levine. And an intentional foul right there. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Murray comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Davis, he's checked in for Monk. And Ellis is subbed in for Carter. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. Here's Butler, pass to Green. Moody from outside. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. And Sacramento with some changes. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Sabonis. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Murray. And it's Carter in for Ellis. Now here's Podziemski. He's covered by Levine. Outside Podziemski. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Butler outside. Sinks it from distance.
Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
Carter inside. Outside Levine. That three's off the mark.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Podziemski. The kick out. Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
What work from Steph Curry gets open and makes it look easy. Wow.
Outside Levine. Back to DeRozan. Outside for Davis. Pass to Carter. Here's Levine for 3. Nails it from 3. And the Kings lead by 3.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Now here's Butler. Outside Moody. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Davis. That's his first foul of the game. And Sacramento making a change here. Crowder's checked in. Butler, a screen on Levine. Another 3 for Golden State.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Carter can't get it to go. Golden State has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. It's Podziemski on the wing. Pass to Butler. Moody from outside. He can't get it to go. Valanciunas sets a screen. The open shot, DeRozan. It's rebounded by Golden State.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
The 3 from Curry. It's good from beyond the arc.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Levine for 3. And buries it from deep. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied. Outside Podziemski. Right side Moody. Lets it go from deep. Can't get the 3 to fall. They could win it. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Now here's Curry. We've got Zach LaVine. Jay Crowder is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Domantas Sabonis, and it's Ellis in at the 1.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
Here's Ellis. He's covered by Curry. Ellis passes to DeRozan. There's a screen. Crowder outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Warriors lead by 3. Butler on the wing. Defended by DeRozan. Green for 3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, what really sets Draymond apart is that tenacity. I mean, he never stops fighting you. I mean, any second he's on the floor, he's competing and he's coming at you.
And he nails the 3rd. Well, the Kings shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. DeRozan passes to Ellis. Back to DeRozan. There's the triple. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on him.
Outside Moody. Levine with a steal. And they're on the run. DeRozan finds Sabonis. Back to DeRozan. Pass to Ellis. On the wing, Levine. Defended by Pajemski. Here's Ellis. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Curry. Knocked away.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And it's Green missing. Kings trail by 3. Ellis passes to Levine. Levine attacking, and the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul, and Sacramento with some changes. Murray's checked in for DeMar DeRozan, and it's Davis in for Crowder. Levine with a screen on Butler. Murray passes to Levine, and here's Sabonis outside. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range since regulation.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
It's Pajemski on the wing. He's covered by Levine. Ooh, poked away. Out on his own on the break. Moving it up. Here's Sabonis. Outside Murray. Outside Levine. Back to Murray. Outside for Davis. Shot clock at 5. Ellis passes to Sabonis. Over Green. The rebound by Moody. Here's Golden State. Pass to Pajemski. Stop the drought. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Kings call timeout. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, need a 3. Of course, the D will be guarding the line. But no one said it was going to be easy.
Substitution for the Warriors. 0.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
There's Davis with the 3. It's off. And so it's the Warriors who come out on top here. It was Allie. Thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. 5 on the clock. Ellis dishes to Crowder. Takes a 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
In the corner, Murray with it. Off target from outside.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Ellis, the pass to Levine. With the drive. A shake. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Murray with it, picked up by Ellis. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Guys, I did have a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings. I asked him what's the hardest thing about facing Nikola Jokic. He said the way he controls the game at the offensive end. He keeps everyone involved. He's a great scorer, and you have to keep him off the offensive glass. Tall order, all of it. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And that's a sweet dime from Jokic. He's always had good vision, and it only seems to get better every year.
Murray for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic with it. He takes it in. Outside for Murray. Pass to Porter. The 3. Sabonis grabs the ball. The Kings trail by 3. Murray dishes to Ellis. Offensive rebound. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Wide open look here for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Ellis finds Levine. They need this. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Gordon. Here he goes. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And again, Denver with the triple.
Hey, if you're not right up on Jokic, he's going to bury that shot every time.
Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
Sabonis kicks to Crowder. Outside, Levine. And it's off from three-point range. The Nuggets leading by 6. Outside, Porter for the 3. He goes up again. Outside for Murray. Drills it from outside. Murray's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Nuggets.
This is Murray's game, a shoot-first combo guard who's ready to fire as soon as he has it.
Levine, back to Murray. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Jokic passes to Porter. Porter can't get that one to fall.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Stolen by Levine. Jokic with the steal. Porter in the corner. Over Sabonis. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Murray way outside. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Denver Nuggets in the driver's seat. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Monk is out there with Carter. Then it's Trey Lyons. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Levine. And at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Zach LaVine. And a switcher also for Denver. Brown's checked in. Here's Westbrook. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, Bart. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
The Kings trail by 8. A good look from DeRozan. Wide open shot is on the money. DeRozan's got his first points of the game. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. To the inside. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Monk for 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Nothing quite as good as seeing Monk shoot that 3 ball. I mean, fantastic. Measuring those long-range shots up and knocking them down.
Watson the screen. Brown's shot is off.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Carter dishes to Valanciunas. Pass to Lyles. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Out to DeRozan. Lyles with it. No good. That would have tied it. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Here's John Shaw. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by DeRozan. Carter with it. Westbrook picks him up. Outside DeRozan. Tries the spin move. Out to Carter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lyles. On its way from Monk for 2. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Denver leading by 3. Watson for 3. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Simply one of the better passers around. Westbrook's so good at finding his guys.
Carter, the pass to Valanciunas. Monk right side. Pass to Wiles. DeRozan on the wing. Kings moving the ball around. And finished off by DeRozan.
At 6'6", DeRozan can fly with the best of them.
And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Put that bucket in no time at all. Ellis has got 6 points.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Here's Brown. A three-pointer off the mark. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And LaVine, here we go. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And that comes off the assist by LaVine. LaVine's got 3 assists in the game. To end the run, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Michael Porter Jr. is an active shooter, which is why he gets defenders to overcommit.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
And Porter drops them both. Sacramento's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Ellis wide open. Offline with his 3. Here's Brown. Kicks it out to Gordon. Jokic with the screen on Murray. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And, you know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets ahead. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Porter in at the small forward. Brown the pass to Porter. Now Jokic fires for 3. The kick out to Porter. And a miss there on the triple. The Kings trailing. Now LaVine. Outside, Sabonis. Murray sets a screen for Sabonis. Fires from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Sabonis has got his team on the board first here in the second half of the Kings. Jokic finds Gordon. Back to Jokic. Puts up a 3. And Jokic is good on the 3.
Love the response from Jokic. His competitive spirit turned up hot.
Murray against Ellis. Ellis with a screen on Porter. The offensive rebound. Kick out to LaVine. Pass to Crowder. LaVine sets the screen for Crowder. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Tries again, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Keegan Murray. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. For 3, Murray. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Jay Crowder is a player who is suited up for a lot of teams.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's a guy that I would term value utility because he brings value in a useful, utilitarian way wherever he's played, and that's an asset that teams like to have.
Gordon with no one around. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Gordon's got 5.
Boy, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
Now here's Levine. Kicks it out to Ellis. Davis surveying the floor. Three-pointer. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And a wide-open look for Porter. Another 3 for Denver.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Christian Brown.
In for the Nuggets, number 4, Russell Westbrook.
Jokic against Sabonis. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. LaVine heading to the hoop. Yep, it counts.
And bringing the fight there. LaVine fearless. Creating contact for the potential +1.
The Kings shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Deep 2 from Murray. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. That's now 8 points for Jamal Murray. And it's Davis with the ball for Sacramento. They trail by 7. And the shot's good from Crowder.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Denver's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Here's Jokic. The kick out to Westbrook. Back to Jokic. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And some changes here for the Kings. Keegan Murray's checked in for Crowder. And it's Malik Monk in for Davis. Outside, Levine. Sabonis' screen on Porter. Clock at 6. Monk kicks to Ellis. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Love the unselfishness of Monk there. I mean, love seeing him find the open man.
Here's Jokic. Outside for Murray. Drives to the hoop. And it's Jokic in the corner. From outside, off the mark. The Kings have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the 2nd half. Monk finds Ellis. Monk outside. Kick out to Levine. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Back to Sabonis. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 4th assist in this one. That's a 2 from Gordon. Murray outside. Here's Jokic. There's Porter with the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Porter's got 13 points.
And Porter Jr. feels like he can drain just about any shot, including these corner 3 balls.
Wide open look here for Murray. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. That will count. Unable to get that one. And as we finish the 3rd quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. The post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. Fultz is out there with Monk, and it's Levine in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Watson's shot is good.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
There's a screen by Murray. Back to Fultz. Levine for 3. Rebound by Murray.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Watson's shot is off.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
The Nuggets leading by 5. Here's Brown. Sinks the three-pointer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Another 3 for Denver. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
And it's Westbrook missing. The Kings trail by 8. For 3, Murray. And no good that time.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
You know, Shards can get it done just about from anywhere, and he's comfortable firing from mid-range, too.
And it's Murray. That time on the assist by Levine.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Sacramento grabs the miss. Pass to Levine. Launches from deep. Shards grabs the board.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Spins. Ball's knocked loose. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Zach LaVine. The first free throw is good. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sabonis. Doug McDermott comes in for Murray. Jay Crowder's checked in for Monk. And it's Ellis in for Markelle Fultz. Westbrook against Levine. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
What a nice move by Levine. Tremendous handle. Gets him anywhere he needs to go. And then he does the rest of the work from there.
Jokic, no good. And so Levine will bring it up now for the King. 8-point game. And the shot's good from Crowder.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
That'll go on McDermott. That's his first foul. The Kings making a switch here. Arabia's checked in. 1:42 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Pickett driving the lane. It's hauled in by the Kings. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Levine throws it down.
Tell you what, we've got a game. I like that Levine's rising to the challenge as things get tight.
Jokic against Ellis. Pass to Pickett. 1:11 left in the fourth. Unloads. And another miss by Denver. The Kings trail by 5. Levine passes to LaRavia. From deep. Levine's shot is off.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Here's Brown. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
From deep, Jokic. Rebounded by Ellis.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? You know, a few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
It's in! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Clearly, a defensive breakdown there, guys. They didn't play them close enough on the inbound and then gave up the triple.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Timeout, Kings. Guys, what are their best options now?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
Substituting on the court.
And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot two.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Timeout called, Nuggets. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
For the win. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll get right back. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast.
Here we go.
The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Zach LaVine is out there with Ellis, and it's Crowder in at the 3. Sabonis kicks to Murray. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Here's Gordon. The kick out to Porter. Porter a screen on Crowder. Watson's shot is off. King shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. That puts them in the lead. Murray's got the lead up to 3 now for the Kings.
In rhythm, Murray knocks down the pull-up jumper.
Left side, Porter. Pass to Watson. Jokic on top. He's guarded by Ellis. Jokic kicks to Watson. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Watson's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
Good find from Jokic. Fantastic. And getting that rock to teammates on time, on target.
And LaVine, here we go. That's the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Pass to Murray. From deep three-point territory. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Right side, Sabonis. And here's LaVine. And Brown pulls it down. Pass to Porter. And here's Jokic. The kick out to Porter. It's a big high bounce and goes in. And that's 15 points for Michael Porter.
Major poise for Porter Jr. Big time at coming through when his teammates need him to.
Ellis outside. Three-pointer. Crowder. A putback. Yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
To the right side. Brown. Oh, good on the triple.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And starting to see what this kid is made of. Murray not shying away from the challenge so far.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Watson finds Porter. Fires the three. And Sabonis pulls it down. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substituting on the court.
Monk dishes to Levine. Fires from way outside. Missed. And so it's Sacramento who's scraped by with the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for
this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, we're seeing the competitive spirit of Porter Jr. as he responds with the 3 of his own.
Curry looking it over. Pass to Pajemski. Here's Green. Driving to the basket, and it's hammered home by Green.
Offensively, this is Green at his best in attack mode.
Releases. Rebounded by Green.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Moody from outside. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the 2nd round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Now here's Jokic. Murray, a screen on Green. Outside for Porter. From outside the arc. Counted from distance. Porter's got 6.
Just an uncanny ability to make shots from the corner. Porter Jr. using his skill set.
Green with a screen on Gordon. And here's Butler outside. Rebounded by Denver.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Back to Jokic. Spins. Pass to Brown. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Murray. And another 3 for Denver.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Curry passes to Moody. Green against Jokic. Outside for Butler. Outside Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside, off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Jokic passes to Brown. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Green.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Moody. Green with a screen on Gordon. Moody from outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Denver's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. And coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. The Warriors trailing. Here's Pajemski. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Brown. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Curry against Murray. 3-pointer. And the Warriors with another 3.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
On the wing, Murray. Green covering. From deep, Jokic. Warriors with the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Green in the post. Moody with it. Now Porter defending. And the Warriors with
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
The Nuggets with another miss. Butler surveying the floor. Over Murray. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the 3. That's the Warriors 5. Now here's Curry. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Jackson-Davis a screen. This one for 3. Oh, Curry making it look effortless.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Porter, the pass to Watson. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Watson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Westbrook. Left side Watson. Back to Westbrook. To the wing, right side. Saric, a screen on Hield. Here's Strother. And again, Denver with a 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jackson-Davis. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Murray comes in for Strother. Now here's Curry. 17 points in the game. Brown grabs the board.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
For 3, Westbrook. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Porter, the pass to Murray. Back to Porter. Saric, a screen on Green. Porter's shot is off. The Warriors lead by 7. It's stolen by Saric. For 3, Westbrook hits the 3-pointer. Westbrook's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
I don't think I need to tell anybody Westbrook is a gunner. If the D isn't right up on him, when he gets the ball, he's taking that shot for sure.
Now here's Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. Beyond the arc. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Westbrook. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead. Kuminga with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Potemski. And that time also a missed shot.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Westbrook, the pass to Murray. On the wing, Porter. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Golden State has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's Potemski. Sends it home from 3-point land. Potemski's got 9.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Here's Brown, guarded by Payton. And here's Porter outside. Warriors with the rebound.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Pass to Brown. Saric, a screen on Kuminga. The Nuggets with another miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Shot is up. Payton's shot is good. And now it's a 6-point Warrior lead. Denver has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Porter's shot is off. The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Westbrook against Curry. Back to Payton. From behind the arc. No good there. Now Westbrook. And the first half now in the books. Warriors ahead. They lead by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
On the court for Denver. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. And it's Jokic in at center, filling out the middle. Here's Porter. Back to Murray. Fires for 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game. Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
And it's Jokic missing. The Warriors lead by 3. Outside Moody. The 3. Ooh, the smooth 3 from Moody.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
Pass to Jokic. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own.
Just 2 to shoot. Murray, no good. Golden State is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Payton's checked in for Moody. And a switch here also for Denver. Watson's checked in. Outside Curry. Curry rises up and hits the 3.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Nuggets trail by 6. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Back to Jokic. Clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get one up. From downtown. It's rebounded by Golden State. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds in the game. Curry against Murray. Curry passes to Payton. And there's the screen. Launches it. Gordon pulls it in. Denver has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Payton. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Brown's shot is good.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Green with a screen on Murray. The three. And Curry is good for three. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Green against Jokic. Screen by Gordon. Murray for three. The rebound by Payton. Payton's got 4 rebounds now. Green, the pass to Curry. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Green, a screen. Outside Butler, 5 to shoot. Gordon with a steal. Pass to Brown. Now here's Jokic. And it's all from three-point range.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Butler. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Left side Watson. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Substitution on the court.
Seconds left in the third. And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Screen by Watson. There's the three. The Warriors pull it in. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Spencer. He buries it from three. Spencer's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Watson. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Payton. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Saric. Murray with it. Jackson Davis picks him up. And here's Saric for three. Rebounded by Hield. The Warriors lead by 7. From deep. That shot missing.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Payton. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Warriors lead by 7. Screen by Watson. Here's Brown. Here he goes. Oh, stolen by Payton. Hield on the wing. Defended by Watson. Outside Curry. This one for three. It's hauled in by Saric. Saric has got 4 rebounds in the game. Saric, a screen on Hield. Pass to Saric from deep. The rebound by Payton. Payton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out to Hield. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Saric. Nuggets trail by 7. Lets it go from deep. Not going to go that time. The Warriors have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. And the Warriors miss again.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Watson. And the three-pointer goes. Watson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
There's a screen by Kuminga. The 3 from Curry. Denver grabs the miss. Pass to Saric. Murray with it. Screen by Watson. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. The lead is 2. Here's Hield. For 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Watson to take the lead. Good D by Payton. And for the Warriors, they're shooting just 37% in the game. Curry, no good. Denver has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. And here's Saric to tie it up to the left wing. Here's Watson. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Payton. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. And knocks down the 3.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
From behind the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
Watson passes to Brown. Back to Watson. Now here's Murray. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. From deep 3-point range. Curry, no good. So it's Denver now.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Now here's Kuminga. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Saric. Up top, Westbrook, guarded by Payton. Curry from deep 3-point land. Misses. And so the Warriors take the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little...
purist, and Greg, I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now Sacramento starting 5. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Zach LaVine is out there with Ellis. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. Now here's Ellis. Pass to Murray. Here's LaVine. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And former NBA big man David West in attendance. He won a couple rings here with Golden State.
And he'd been an all-star in New Orleans, a cornerstone piece for the Pacers. But he sacrificed a lot to come to the Warriors and win it all.
Majemski on the wing. Guarded by LaVine. Majemski with it. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by Murray.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
It didn't take long for Pajemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And it's DeRozan missing. Butler with the ball, now guarded by Murray. There's the screen. A 3-ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And this is why Butler is so dangerous. He's not afraid to take any shot if he likes the angle.
LaVine, that's good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Curry gets the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Sabonis. Ellis, the pass to DeRozan. LaVine for 3. Was shot missing. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Green. Majemski on the wing. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sacramento's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Screen by Sabonis. Hands it from downtown.
Gotta love a big who can also move the ball. Nice find by Sabonis.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Pajemski, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And DeRozan kicks to Sabonis. Out to DeRozan. LaVine for 3. Offensive rebound. Ellis outside. No good from outside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Buries it from 3-point range.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46 and 36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his 3-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. Now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. Now Ellis, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Looking to end the run, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Ellis has got 5 points so far.
Team's foul.
Fields checked in for the Warriors. Then for the Kings, Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And it's Malik Monk in for Ellis. Hield against Levine. Butler, a screen on Levine. Hield from outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Valanciunas kicks to Monk. Murray sets a screen for Monk. Outside, Levine. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And let's also give them some credit for running the pick so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Kuminga out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. And RJ Malik Monk has evolved into an elite bench threat.
Has always had the game for that role. Letting him be that spark plug guy suits him perfectly. And when he's hot, he is as dangerous as anyone in this league. This is Hield at his best, a major threat to torch defenses off the catch.
Isles passes to Sabonis. Carter with it. Sabonis sets the pick for Carter. Puts up a three. And another three for Sacramento.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. The 15-footer, good. Curry's got 8 points.
Nice work from the in-between area. Curry has no problem taking this shot when it's available.
And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Warriors with some changes. Green comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. Ellis is checked in for the Kings. On the wing, Monk. Monk with a screen on Curry. Ellis can't nail the jumper.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Payton's shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And so Ellis will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 8-point game. Monk for 3. Kept alive. Lyles kicks to Monk. Shoots the 3. Pass to Ellis to the left side wing. Lyles sets a screen for Ellis. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Sacramento again missing. Warriors leading by 8. Fires the 3. Connects from 3-point range. 6 points for him.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Shots good by Sabonis. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Pass to Lyles. And stolen by Payton. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. And Kuminga throws it down.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pajemski's shot is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's Golden State with it. Sacramento able to drain the 3. Pass to Payton. Kuminga sends a screen for Payton. 5 to shoot. Back to Pajemski. It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Lyles. The Kings trail by 10. Here's Monk. He's defended by Pajemski. For the 3. The shot by Monk is no good. The Warriors have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Sabonis inside. He's defended by Pajemski. Moravia passes to Ellis. Monk for 3. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Three-pointer, Payton. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Payton's got 5 points in the quarter. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Here's Pajemski. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
Talk about.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. So it's the Warriors now. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. On the floor for Sacramento. They've got Zach LaVine, Carter out there with Monk. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Sabonis in at the center. LaVine a screen on Curry. Carter for 3. Here's LaVine. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense, but what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the 3 ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
For 3, LaVine sinks the triple. LaVine's got 6.
Uses the pick to just perfection. LaVine knocking it down.
Curry fires from way outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the left wing, here's Lyles. And that comes off the assist by LaVine. Lyles got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Top of the key, Butler. Traps in the tray. 9 points in the game so far.
And knew he had a look before he had the ball. Great anticipation by Butler.
Lyles sets a screen for LaVine. That 3 off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Kings. Murray's checked in for Trey Lyles. DeRozan comes in for Monk. And it's Ellis in for Carter. Curry looking around over Ellis. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
There's Green with the 3. Pass to Pajemski. This one for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. For 3, Ellis. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They have a 19-point lead. Shot by Pajemski, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the basket by DeRozan.
DeRozan has every shot, but that mid-range, yeah, that's his bread and butter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now Podziemski. He's got 18. Buries the long-range jumper. Podziemski's got 9 points now in just the second half. Ellis kicks to Sabonis. Outside for Murray. Sabonis' screen on Butler. Left side, DeRozan. His three-pointer's off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Podziemski. Off target from three-point range. The Kings trail by 20. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
I love that about DeMar DeRozan. He is so decisive. He's an assertive player. He is excellent at pulling up and burying these shots.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Green. Gary Payton comes in for Moses Moody. And Hield subbed in for Curry. And the Kings also making a change. Valanciunas is checked in. Back to Murray. And stolen by Butler. From past the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Butler's got 6 points in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
DeRozan with it. Now Payton defending. Murray for three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Brandon Podziemski. Here's Golden State. They're on a 12-4 run right now. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Butler sets a screen for Payton. From outside the arc. And Valanciunas pulls it down. DeRozan for three. For three, Murray. Murray is screen on Payton. It'll count. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Payton in at the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Curry. Lets it go with a three. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Sacramento moving it around. Clock at 6. Valanciunas sets a screen for Monk. Pass to LaRavia. LaVine against Payton. Now Valanciunas. And that comes off the assist by LaVine. LaVine's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Curry. They get it back. Jackson-Davis finds Curry. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Back to Curry. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot. And the Warriors lead by 19.
Trusting his shot. If Curry has the ball, he believes he can make any shot when that ball releases his hand.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Three-pointer, Hield. Rebound by the Kings. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. Levine for 3. Pass to LaRavia. Beyond the arc. Levine's shot is off.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
And Hield launches it from deep. The long-distance 3 is buried.
A true display of Hield's accuracy, surprising the defense with the deep shot.
Levine deciding where to go with it. There's the drive. Ellis wide open. Good on the triple.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Curry passes to Hield. Back to Curry. Payton with a screen on Ellis. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Nail from three-point land.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And Kuminga gets it to go. The Kings trail by 19. Outside, Levine. Over Payton. Here's LaRavia. For 3, Levine. Warriors with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. Murray, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from Rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
That's a 2 from Butler. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. Sabonis kicks to Levine. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. Back to Sabonis. Outside DeRozan. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's Levine. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing. All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
assist.
Those are some of the better teams to play for and are the most dangerous in terms of setting up your scheme defensively. Coaching staffs have a really hard time trying to get their team ready against an opponent that moves the ball as often as both of these teams do tonight.
Now let's take a look at the Kings opening lineup. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ellis in at the 1. Murray for 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Murray deciding where to go with it. Porter against DeRozan. Three-pointer. That one no good. And here's Denver. It's a three-point game. The Nuggets with another miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Ellis passes to Murray. LaVine against Murray. DeRozan, a screen on Murray. There's the triple. Shot by LaVine, no good.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Brown's shot is good.
And that's what he's known for, right? His ability to scan the floor and find open guys.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Drops in the 3.
He's got a confident shot going right now as Jamal's stepping into that 3 ball.
Outside Murray, the deep 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Porter, the 3 hits the trifecta.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Kings have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Murray finds LaVine. Pass to Sabonis. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Brown's shot is good.
Well, amongst big men in the league, Jokic's vision is what stands out. And I love it when he gets creative. He is willing to throw some tough passes.
DeRozan for 3. Sacramento again missing. And here's Denver. They're on a 12-3 run. Out to Gordon. Pass to Murray. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Here's LaVine. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Porter with a screen on Sabonis. From deep, Jokic. The rebound by Murray.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
DeRozan. A quick shot there. It's off target. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Ellis's shot is off. The Nuggets lead by 9. From downtown. Outside for Porter. The 3. Rebound by Sacramento. 1:06 left to play in the first. Here's LaVine for 3. He drops it from range.
Nice move by LaVine. Hard to contest someone's pull-up when they get so high off the floor.
Pass to Jokic from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in the game. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A different look for Denver. Watson comes in for Michael Porter, and it's Westbrook in for Brown. Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Kings. Malik Monk comes in for Ellis. And it's DeRozan missing. Outside Watson. Here's the 3. That shot off the mark. Kings trail by 6. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Monk passes to Murray. DeRozan up top. Defended by Watson. And the basket by DeRozan.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Jokic way outside. And again, it's Denver missing. Here's Levine for three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that does it for the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. They've got Malik Monk. Trey Lyles is out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's LaRavia in at the three. Najee, he's checked in for Denver. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Sacramento.
Substitution on the court.
It's stolen away. That's tipped. Lyles, the pass to Valanciunas. Here's LaRavia beyond the arc. Pure from three-point range. LaRavia's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Shots good by Saric.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Connects from downtown.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Porter with it, now guarded by Monk. Here's Watson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Monk against Porter. Outside Monk. Valanciunas with a screen on Porter. Monk for three. Rebounded by Denver. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray comes in for Najee. The Kings also with a sub. Crowder's checked in. Unloads. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. For Denver, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Murray passes to Brown. Murray looking around. On the take. Pass to Porter. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got 5 now. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. And it didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Murray passes to Brown. Pass to Saric. 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Murray. Crowder grabs the miss. Kings trail by 4. Carter finds Crowder. Gets the 3 ball to go. Crowder's got 5 points now in the quarter.
0 defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
They kick it out to Murray. Misses the 3.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Crowder, the pass to Carter. Jacks up a 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Carter. Pass to Lyles. Carter, a screen on Westbrook. Now Carter takes a 3. Offensive board. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Murray passes to Porter. 3-pointer off the mark. Sacramento has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. And here's Crowder from the arc. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. A different look for Denver. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Saric, and it's Watson in for Porter Jr. Monk passes to Levine. Puts it up. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Denver in the lead. Pass to Jokic. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there for the Nuggets. Gordon comes in for Watson. And it's Michael Porter in for Westbrook. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Keegan Murray comes in for Monk. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Levine. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. Levine's got 5 points.
Yeah, the defense expects DeRozan to try and score, but he smartly makes the extra pass.
Out to Gordon. Back to Jokic. And he's going for the oop here. And Gordon with the big finish.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Denver. They're up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Denver. That gives him the lead. He's got 9.
One of the ways to get a great look from the three-point line is when you're on a fast break. The defense simply lost him.
And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Here's Ellis. Out to Sabonis. DeRozan up top. The 3 is up. And Levine with the basket on the assist by DeRozan.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
Back to Porter. About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Murray. Pass to Brown. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Kings.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Sabonis, left side. Here's Ellis. Here's Levine. Defended by Gordon. Here's Ellis. Off target from outside. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Now here's Porter. Outside Murray. Out to Gordon. There's the drive. Pass to Jokic. The 3 is up. The 3 ball is good from Jokic.
And he can stretch the range a little bit beyond the arc if he wants to. Jokic, dangerous out there.
Murray finds Levine. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Porter. Right wing. Launches it. The shot by Brown, no good. Murray for 3. Gordon pulls it in. Denver's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Got a piece of it. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
To the wing, right side. Fires it from 18. Pass to Brown. Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Brown's got 12 points in the game.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Shot clock at 3. Up and over Porter. And another miss by Sacramento. Denver leading by 5. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Brown. Off target from three-point range. For Sacramento, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
A shot by Brown, no good.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Murray attacks. Out to Sabonis. Another 3 for Sacramento.
So right now, Sabonis just taking charge, taking initiative, and getting aggressive on offense.
Brown passes to Jokic. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Murray against Porter. Gordon down low. And the shot goes in.
Aaron Gordon is one springy dude. When he gets the ball down low, it's hard to stop it.
Kings trail by 4. Here's Ellis. He's got 9. Keegan for 3.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Tipped away. And they're pushing it up. The 3 from DeRozan. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Gordon. He takes it in. Throws it up high. And Jokic throws it down.
Wait a minute. Jokic has got some vertical too? Wow.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Substitution on the court.
Monk finds DeRozan. Monk, a screen on Porter.
DeMar DeRozan.
He gets it up. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
A huge 3 allows...
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. The Nuggets on top, up 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. They've got Jay Crowder, Domantas Sabonis out there with Malik Monk, and it's LaRavia in at the 4-man position. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Sacramento. He shoots it. Chancar's shot is off. Kings trail by 3. Pass to Crowder, and Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Crowder outside. Picked by Sabonis. Shoots it from the corner. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Chancar. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Chancar's shot is off.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
It's Monk on the wing. Buries it from 3.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Here's Jokic. Oh, they get a hand on it. Carter with it. Guarded now by Watson. Now the Kings in transition. Monk for three. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. And now a three-point Sacramento lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Sacramento.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
We also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Pass to Watson. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Drains the triple. Westbrook's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Well, this is going to help the entire offense. Russell knocking down shots from range.
And here's Monk. Outside Carter. DeRozan outside. Just 5 on the clock. Crowder with a screen from the high post. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Kings lead by 2.
Yeah, man. DeRozan is fired up. These situations just fueled his competitiveness.
Back to Westbrook. Pass to Watson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Jokic against Sabonis. To the left side wing. Here's Chanchar. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. And here's Crowder from the arc. Sinks the tray.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Picked by Sabonis. Monk passes to DeRozan. No good with the triple. Nuggets trail by 5. Jokic with it, and Sabonis picks him up defensively. Here's Strother. Out left to the wing. Fires the three. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. A different look for Denver. Gordon, he's checked in for Chanchar. Brown comes in for Strother. And Murray subbed in for Westbrook. 1:09 left in the game. There's a screen. Pass to Sabonis. DeRozan outside. From outside the arc. And another miss by Sacramento. Denver has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that. They're a huge possession, and he nets it.
Levine surveys the D. Pass to Ellis. Just 5 to shoot. Outside for Levine. And it's in.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Here's Brown. Count it!
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And Levine has got the ball here for Sacramento. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. From deep three-point land. Can't get it to fall. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close. Thanks, Allie. Great interview.
impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now Golden State's starting five. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Moody in at the 3 spot. Jokic passes to Brown. Back to Jokic. Over Green. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
You know, since his rookie year, Jokic's confidence has really grown. I mean, he's gotten extremely comfortable with his jump shot now.
And a deep three from Curry. It's hauled in by Jokic. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. To the middle. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Well, Clark, we know Nikola Jokic has many interests outside of basketball, like training his horses.
I love that about it. When basketball season is over, he knows exactly what he wants to do and needs to do to take care of his body, but he's not going to be a slave to basketball year-round. He's got other interests, and he's going to indulge and engage in those. He's got other passions, which I love seeing, and horses apparently one of his other passions for sure.
Trains the three-pointer.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Brown the pass to Murray. Gordon against Butler. Here's Brown. And again, Denver no good. Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The three. And Jimmy Butler with the three.
Excellent use of the screen and roll. Butler knowing precisely what to do in that situation. I'm really impressed by how smart
he is. Pass to Green. For three. Rebound by Murray.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Floats it up for Murray. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Denver. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Curry wide open. It's good from long range. Curry's got 9 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And here's Westbrook after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Denver making a switch here. Tyson's checked in. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Golden State. Here's Tyson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it. I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. No coverage that time. He's got 8.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. Big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moses Moody. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. following Jonathan Kuminga's three. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Floats it up for Jokic. A steal. Butler from outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Tyson. The kick out to Porter. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Payton. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 16-point lead. There's the three. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Porter outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Peyton Watson is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Saric. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Strawther in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Peyton. Still scoreless. Porter looking it over. The three-pointer no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Clark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Saric is highly engaged and very good at keeping the defense on their toes and making them commit the foul.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Looney's checked in. Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. And here's Looney. They kick out to Hield. Here's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hield's got himself on the board with 3 there.
What a gifted shooter. Hield is especially dangerous from the corner.
Here's Brown. Over to the left wing. Watson for 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 14. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. And another 3 for Golden State.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
Here's Westbrook. The kick out to Porter. And he's good on the 3 ball. Porter's got 6.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Hield from outside. Saric grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Looney. Denver able to drain the 3. Curry outside. They kick out to Hield. Payton outside. Tries the spin move. Launches a 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Watson's shot is off. Warriors leading by 14. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Looney kicks to Kuminga. He's looking for Looney and finds him. Over Westbrook. Looney with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 16. Denver's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Keeps it alive, and Westbrook is right there. Westbrook's got his first points in this one.
The energy Westbrook plays with is infectious. He looks to hit the boards whenever he can.
They get it again. Looney kicks to Kuminga. From deep, a three-pointer is right on target. Kuminga's got 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Out to the wing. Poke loose. It's stolen by Curry. Healed with it. Westbrook picks him up. 2 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
This is a key make for Hill, showing the ability to shoot it off the bounce.
The Nuggets trail by 17. Westbrook passes to Brown. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. Curry against Westbrook. Off target with his 3. Right side, Porter. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Moses Moody. And it's Green in at the center position.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Brown, the pass to Watson. Here's John Shaw. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
There's Green with the 3. It's hauled in by Watson. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 10.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Curry way outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Denver's gotten blanked from three-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3.
Simply one of the better passers around. Westbrook's so good at finding his guys.
Puts up a deep 3. What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
Oh, beautiful looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players, but with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks ordered by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. That's tipped. Podziemski on the wing. There's the triple. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 7. Here's Brown. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the 3. Bounce pass, Butler. Golden State moving it around. And a deep three from Curry. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Westbrook passes to Brown. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Brown's got 17 now.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Chunchar. Here's Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Westbrook. Jordan the pass to Westbrook. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors with some changes. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Green. Gary Payton comes in for Moody. And it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. Jokic passes to Brown. From downtown. And another miss by Denver.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Butler dishes to Hield. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Golden State.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's Brown. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Brown's got 19 points.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
Fires from deep. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for the Warriors. 23 seconds left to play here in the 3rd.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Westbrook against Payton. And he launches it from deep. Porter pulls it in. And now the Nuggets fast break. Up in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the drive. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Warriors leading by 8. Murray out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Dario Saric, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. The kick out to Westbrook. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Jackson-Davis. The Warriors shooting at a decent 44% clip here. The shot's good. And the Warriors lead by 10. Nugget shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Drills the 3-pointer.
And the clever passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the court.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Here's Westbrook. The Warriors pull it in. 17 points was their biggest margin. There's the pick. Curry against Murray. The shot by Curry, no good. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. 7-point differential. Here's Brown. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Left side, Kuminga. Hits the 3-point bomb.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Murray for three. The rebound by Hield. Warriors leading by 10. Jackson Davis finds Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pass to Payton. The three. Denver grabs the miss. Judge has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And another miss by Denver.
It's hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
And the Warriors making a change here. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. They get the rebound. Jordan the pass to Chuncho. Shot to stop the run. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from DeAndre Jordan.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
And it's blocked by Jordan. Curry outside. It's hauled in by Watson.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Curry on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Back to Curry. Podziemski on the wing. Pass to Curry. From the arc. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Nuggets trail by 10. On the wing, Murray. Guarded by Curry. Jordan's shot is off. The Warriors shooting about 42% so far.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Warriors.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Stephen Curry.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Here's Jordan. Goes back up. Another shot. And it's good on the way up. Jordan's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nuggets. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's the Warriors' ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. And a deep three from Curry.
Are you kidding me?
How did he get that?
Me?
How in the world did he get that?
Man. How did that go down?
It's deflected. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They keep. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.